Welcome to League of Legends today. Today we have Top Tyr versus LoL Raider 1. Uh, Top Tyr is in the red and LoL Raider 1 is in the blue. We can see the summoners here coming out onto the Rift for game 1 in this best of 2 match. Looking at the lineup between the summoners, we have some quick action here. Morgana got a binding off onto the Silas. And going back to, we have a little pause. The pause came out. It looks like blue side has done a pause. The Lucian has initiated a pause into the game. Pause is usually because of some type of technical malfunction. Maybe the summoners here will let us know we're doing a pause. Apparently there's keybinds. I was playing on, okay. So the key bindings are wrong for the summoner, and he's going to have to go through and fix his keybinds because apparently he has a different account that he is playing on. Going back to the setup here for the game, hopefully this pause won't take too much longer here. Key bindings aren't very hard to change. And yeah, see, look, it's fine. See, look at that. Quick pause, we're already back into the action. Unpause is done, and we are right back into the game here. Silas is going to go back, get some health, and head towards that lane there. So, looks like we have some pings here from the blue side as they have spotted the red team invading them. Alright, so give me 1 second here to change some positioning, as it looks like some summoners are in different roles, but it will be just fine. Alright, so in the top lane, we're going to have Tahm Kench versus Karma. In the jungle, we have Nocturne versus Viego. In the mid lane, we have Silas versus Nico. Ooh, look at that. Tahm Kench getting some early damage in against the Karma. Karma's just going to go ahead and do some return poke back. And it looks like Tahm Kench won out on that trade. But the game is still young. Back to the lineup. In the bot lane, we have Lucian and Nami versus Caitlyn and Morgana. So, summoners here are doing a little bit of trade back and forth here, looking for that little bit of advantage. The level 2 power spike is going to be pretty good. In the bot lane, we have more of a kill lane versus a sustain lane. Those usually go out to who makes a mistake in that lane. Viego hit level 2, and with his level 2 power spike, he went in and did a lot of damage towards Nico. Viego is not high enough level really to do much for her. Nico's just going to have to be careful, farm it up, and not get caught out by the Viego. As Viego goes in for the damage, he does ignite, and first blood goes to Silas as the Nico goes down. Continuing on here, it looks like the Caitlyn is having to get away. Caitlyn goes down to the ignite from the Nami. That is a flash, heal, and ignite from the blue side versus a heal from the red side. Already 2-0 in favor of blue side. That is a 1,000 gold advantage towards the blue team. So it looks like Silas here is going to get visited by Viego. See if Viego can do some return damage to him. Silas does still have his escape. He doesn't have an ignite though. Damage is being done back and forth to the summoners. Viego's going in, doing some damage. Flash away, flash for a kill. That's a kill towards red side. All right here. So but Silas is going to be able to go back and spend that first blood gold. He's not going to be too upset about that. He did lose his life, but again, first blood gold is usually pretty worth. So we'll see what happens here from the rest of this setup. Viego is now coming up to the top side of the map, going in on the Tahm Kench. Karma is coming around. She throws a shield on him. Not a lot of damage is done there. It is now pinged out that the red jungler is on the top side of the map as Viego wanders back into his jungle to continue farming. Silas is now level 4 to Nico's level 3. Damage is continuing being done. Oh, Morgana just barely misses a binding there. Split the difference between the Lucian and the Nami. Caitlyn throws a shot as Lucian clears out the wave and is ready for the next onslaught. Silas guesses correctly. Nico did not trick him as she takes heavy damage, already having to work on that refillable potion to keep herself healthy in the lane so she can try to trade back against this Silas. That was a very good pick on his part, knowing which one would be the fake one and going in and taking out the correct Nico. Back at the bottom lane here, we're just doing some casual trading as we're looking for, oh, looks like we got some damage here. Silas is going in again, and Nico has to flash away. No ignite means she survives this onslaught. Damage is being done here on the bottom side of the map. Morgana, unfortunately, hits a minion, and the other side is able to move away from that. Here comes Viego to the mid lane. Silas misses. Viego misses. Damage is being done back and forth as Viego does have a level deficit. The Silas is working on his abilities. His ignite is not up yet. I don't think it will be up for this exchange. Damage is being done back and forth. Oh, and Silas takes out the Viego. That makes him 2-1-0 on that. Nocturne is coming to the bottom side of the map. He does not have his ultimate yet, but he is still a scary, scary man. Vision was had on him, though, so he's going to have to wander away. He does have some time maybe to check the blue side of the map, see if there's any goodies there for him to have. Meanwhile, damage is being done on the bottom side of the map. It looks like blue side has a definite push advantage here. They'll have Prio in case Nocturne decides that Dragon is the prize that he wants on the bottom side of the map. Instead, Viego and Nocturne are going to meet in the jungle. Viego does have a level advantage on Nocturne. Nocturne fears him to get away. Neither blue side responds, but the blue side is closer. They will be able to respond because of that lane priority from earlier. Therefore, Nocturne is going to get away to be able to back and fight another day. Viego, though, did keep his camps to himself as Nocturne was unable to get anything done there. Silas is now level 6. He is the highest level champion on the map. First on his team or any team to be level 6. And that is going to be a very scary man here as he is up 10 CS and 2 kills. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Karma has caught up, and she is also level 6. Level 6 under Karma isn't as exciting considering you start the game with your ultimate, but you can now put a second rank in your ultimate, and that will be very helpful. Nico may have seen Nocturne on the top side of the map, but it doesn't matter. As Silas goes in himself, he moves away from the Nico. Nico does take half her health in damage as the Silas is looking to do another engage. Viego is right around the corner. Is he going to be a good enough bait? Nico goes in. Here comes Viego. Nocturne is a little too far away, but Viego can't quite connect as he also does not have his level 6. Silas is now level 7. He is going to drink that potion, get himself nice and healthy so he can continue this onslaught here in the middle of the match. Oh, he catches Nico again. Damage is being done. Not quite enough to use his ignite on her. We're going to back away from that as Silas is now looking for a roam. Looks like we're going to try Dragon here as Silas is coming down to the other part of the map. Meanwhile, the top portion of the map, Tom Kinch is going 1v1 versus Karma. Karma and Tom Kinch are trading abilities back and forth. Right now, she has a 2-level lead on him as the minions are helping take his health down. Tom Kinch heals himself up, works trying to get away. He gets stunned by Karma and taken out in the 1v1 on the top side for Karma. Meanwhile, on the bottom portion of the map, Nocturne has come down to the bottom. And no, they're not level 6 yet, but Viego is. Viego looks like though he ran into a bad situation as he didn't quite see the jungler and the support coming out to check. Bottom lane did not rotate in time, and that is going to be an easy kill for the blue side. Tom Kinch teleports back to his lane so he doesn't lose too many minions as Karma works to ward up the Rift Herald there, the Shelly. Meanwhile, blue side's prize for taking out the jungler. It's going to be a pretty easy Dragon. Looks like bot side might try to contest some of this. It is 3v1. Caitlyn's probably just going to shoot over the side. No, it goes down. Teleport comes down from Karma. She's going to have to commit to this. Can't leave. Karma goes into a bad situation. Nico misses her ultimate. Now it is 4v1 as no one else was in sight. And it looks like there was some miscommunication there. Karma came in to help in a team fight that was not happening. Bot lane was too far away. Viego did not make it either. teleport down Karma down. That's going to give Tom Kench some much needed time to get some health. Meanwhile, going in here on Lucian is forced to ultimate, and Viego guesses incorrectly on which way the Lucian is. And Lucian escapes with his life as well, as Tom Kench works on the turret here on the top portion of the map. Karma is slowly walking her way back to lane, but Tom Kench is going to be able to get this turret plating here. Oh, no turret plating for you, Karma says, as she comes back to secure her turret plating and keep her lane nice and healthy. Meanwhile, Sylas has roamed to the bottom portion of the map, just making a little visit, not hanging out too much. Caitlyn decides to make him take a little bit longer to go spend his money. Help is being called for in the mid portion of the map as Nico is going... Oh, a binding there on the Nami. Bubble just barely missed there by Nami, and Morgana is going to back away from that, as will Caitlyn. Looks like Nocturne is covering for his laner as Sylas has gone back to base to spend some of his hard-earned gold. Nico is working on making sure that she has the minions she needs to try to keep herself relevant in this game. Alright, continuing on with the map setup here. We're going to have a very... Oh, that was a binding there by the Nico. Sylas is now equal in level to Nico. Nico finally caught up to him. Oh, damage is being done here. Sylas gets hit. Viego comes in. That is a Sylas down for the red side. That's going to give Nico a much needed opportunity to work on that turret plating, get some gold, and get back into this game. Meanwhile, Nocturne goes to the top side of the map. Karma is trying to walk away from this 2v1. She uses her abilities, throws a shield on herself. I don't think she's got... Oh, and there's just not enough. She didn't have a flash. That's not enough to secure it this time. Meanwhile, on the bottom portion of the map, looks like we're going to have some damage back and forth here as Morgana throws her ultimate. Caitlyn comes in pretty close, working on the Lucian. Lucian goes down. Nami doesn't have a lot of health. The ultimate, the flash, that is a double kill for Caitlyn in the bottom portion of the map. Meanwhile, Nico's going to go ahead and get herself a turret plating, as now the score is 6-5, still in favor of blue side. Clearing out some vision here on the top portion of the map is Viego. They have now spotted him there. Looks like, oh, Sylas is now on the bottom portion of the map now, moving around there unexpectedly. Got to be very careful there as he is covering for his bottom lane, so that way they don't get too far ahead. He knows he's ahead of the Nico in... oh, sorry, he is behind the Nico in CS. He is ahead in kills, though, which means he is probably ahead in gold. He knows that he can go ahead and protect his laners for a little bit, so we don't have two lanes falling down because of that double kill there. So that's a good rotation on the Sylas' side. Meanwhile, a ping is thrown out there. We're looking for objectives as Nami goes to clear, because Dragon is definitely a prize that the other both teams are going to want. Blue team is pinging out. They think the Viego is there on his chickens. He is, unfortunately for them, not quite there, but he will be there soon. Maybe they were pinging to take it. Maybe they were pinging to guess where he's at. Either way, so far, no one is there. Oh, Nico misses her abilities, but Sylas does not, as he does half of Nico's health in a combo ability there, push Nico back to be underneath her turret once again. Bot lane is also being pushed in, as blue side has prio in both mid and bot. That means that Dragon will be a worthwhile prize here. Nico is wandering around looking to throw down some vision, as bot side is also looking to clear up some vision. Blue side has pinged out where the Nico is. Nico is being careful to try and not be seen there. She tries to use a root. Root misses. Top side of the map, they're farming as top laners are wont to do here. Getting some of that CS back and forth, waiting for the next big team fight. If a team fight erupts, Tom Kench's teleport is down currently. So that means that right now, for the next few seconds, red team does have a teleport advantage on the blue side. But if a fight does not happen, that means that teleport advantage won't really be too for much of anything. We'll see if anything happens soon with this Dragon. All right then. Dragon has spawned. Both teams are coming here. Looks like red team does have the prio for their bot lane, but right now it is a three-man fight here. All right, we've got a 4v4. Tompkins' teleport is up at this point. So it will be able to be a 5v5 if we turn to it. Nami throws her ultimate from the back line, does hit anyone. Morgana throws a binding on the Lucian. Nocturne comes in. Two people, three people get hit with the ultimate of the Nico. Damage being done. Lucian goes down. Nocturne is also taken down as well. Nami goes down. One more, that makes it four. Nico goes down. Here comes Tom Kinch, teleporting to a bad situation. I think they're going to just let him go. I don't think anyone could really catch him as the Viego, pretending to be Nami, misses the bubble, and now that is a 4-for-1 trade. Dragon is a good option here, as it looks like we're just going to clear some wards out. Oh, we're going to drop Rift Herald in the middle then to work on this turret. Viego is working on the Tom Kinch as well. Caitlyn throws her ultimate. Viego's taking some turret shots until Shelly hits the turret there. We're backtracking to the... Oh, Shelly is not able to take out the turret, and now we're looking towards the dragon. Did red team wait too long to go and take the dragon? We'll see if blue team can make it in time. No, they cannot. So that is one dragon apiece. And now that is one dragon apiece, and the oceans bring life, as Ocean Drake will be the only elemental drake spawning for the rest of the game. Damage is being done here to the Sylas, as Nico's clone took a lot of the brunt of those abilities. With the Ocean Drake spawn, that is extra bushes for both teams to hide in, and it is definitely a prize that I'm sure both of them will want. Nico goes and throws her ultimate. Sylas has to back away as Viego comes in. Nico's very low health, going in on the Sylas. It doesn't seem like either of them want that, as Sylas is going to be able to walk away. Meanwhile, on the bottom portion of the map, oh, never mind, back to middle. Middle turret is almost down. A little bit more, and the first turret of the game will go down. First turret goes down to the red team. Nocturne comes in on the Nico, but he gets tricked. Meanwhile, the Viego is working on the Sylas. Oh, Nico, that was the real one. Nico goes down as Viego turns around, working on the next prize. He does take out the Nocturne, transforming into Nocturne. He works on the Sylas, causes him a fear, damage in these two Juggernauts, and Sylas takes out the Viego. That is 2-for-1 in that trade in the middle lane. Now, a turret was taken out. It was the first turret. That's going to be a good prize there as well. But 2-for-1 is not good odds when you're the one. All right, bottom portion of the map, top portion of the map, they're struggling through trying to get to each other's turrets. Looks like there's some good, even matchups there. As far as top lane goes, bottom lane looks like blue side has the advantage. Oh, good bubble there on that Nami's part. Damage is being done. Ultimate to keep the Caitlyn nice and healthy. That way she doesn't get knocked up by the Nami's tsunami. Clearing out these minions here, it looks like blue side does have the advantage, as so far they have taken down more of the red team's turret. Gonna go push a little bit further as the Nami and Lucian had to go back, but Sylas is there to cover for his laners, as he himself does not have a turret. Therefore, there's not too much wrong with him being gone. He's working here on the Morgana. Morgana goes ahead and black shields, throws her ultimate. She goes golden, trying to get away. Sylas also goes golden. The ability misses. Ignite is being done. That is one down for Sylas. Meanwhile, here comes the mid lane and the jungler for red team. They moved away the Nocturne. Sylas is trying to buy time for his team to show up. Damage is being done as he does back and forth, trying to get away. Gets onto the Caitlyn. Damage is being done. Caitlyn almost goes down. Lucian is going to ult her down. Sylas goes down to Nico. Lucian takes out the Caitlyn. Nocturne takes out the Nico, and Lucian takes out the Viego. That's a double kill for the Lucian. That will definitely help him get back into the game, as now there is a 150 gold bounty on both the Nocturne and the Lucian from that encounter. Meanwhile, top lane is being top lane, as they are both farming and trading blows back and forth. Oh, Karma gets eaten by the Tom Kinch. She has to use her abilities to run away. That turret is going to go towards blue team, as now it is tied one turret apiece, with the mid lane turret down for blue side and the bot lane turret down for red side. That frees up a lot of roaming, as laning phase is more than done at this point. Both people can now go where they please. Let's see if they stay in their lanes or roam to other portions of the map. Blue team is pinging that they would like to go for Shelly. They've got about a minute left on Shelly before Baron is the next objective. They'd have to hurry up and get that one, but it looks like they have the damage for it. Meanwhile, Salas is coming top, and Karma is very low. He misses his abilities. Karma does a little bit of damage, but it's not enough. Morgana realized she was hatching a ward as they cleared the vision there on Shelly. Can they take Shelly fast enough before Baron shows up is the question. Here comes Nico and Viego to try to get them off of it. Viego's ability is stolen. Nico goes in by herself, 1v3. Looks like the Nocturne is going to spear her and keep her at bay. That 1v3 fight was just not the fight that Nico wanted to go in, and the blue team recognized that and was able to take out the Nico quickly before she was able to do too much damage to the other team. Viego goes in with the steal on the Rift Herald right before Shelly comes out, tries to get away. He does pay with that steal for his life, but that was a steal that may help them not lose turrets and definitely help them later on to crack another turret opening. Blue team pings out that they want Dragon. Red team pings out that they want Dragon. Let's see how this team fight goes at this next objective. Alright, Tom Kinch and Karma's teleports are both up. In case team fight happens, both of them will be able to join their laners in this next team fight. That's probably going to happen near Dragon. So Silas has already started Dragon. It is being pinged out by both red team and blue team. Viego is very far away. The only hope would be if someone from the bottom lane shows up, but I think this Dragon's going to go uncontested towards the blue side. Viego's not going to have another steal like he did last time. So that'll be 2 Drakes to 1. Alright, now it looks like we're going to have some type of team fight over here near Dragon. Looks like we're going to just fight over some vision. Nothing much. Everybody backs off, takes their prizes, takes their toys, and goes home. Oh, we have ourselves a little sneaky play here at the bottom. 4 men strong in that bush. They know that there's no wards there because of the vision ward. They're just going to play it pretty patiently now. We have lots of bounties on the blue team side. Oh, they went too far. Nocturne throws his ultimate, but they're not going to be able to get away from this one as 4 members strong on the blue side waited patiently for the red team to overextend. Viego takes out the ward there that they were sitting on and decides that maybe he doesn't want to be in this location as 2 of his laners are currently down. Nico throws some abilities and she decides that, yeah, I don't want to do another 1v3. She backs away as well. Viego and Silas have a one-on-one in the middle lane until Nico shows up. Nothing much like is going to come of this, as Nocturne is there to support his mid laner, just like Viego is supporting his mid laner in the form of that Nico. Top lane looks like that we are working here on CSing for both our laners. Tom Kinch is bullying, as Tom Kinch just wants to do. Here comes Viego to the top side of the map. He is 2 levels down, but here comes Karma throwing a shield, working on trying to keep the Tom Kinch at bay. Tom Kinch goes down. Here comes Nocturne. Nocturne has to flash over the wall. Here comes the Nami trying to support her jungler. Damage is being done to the Nocturne. Can he get to safety of the turret? Will it be enough? No, the turret is not enough. Now here is Silas and Nami working to support the jungler, but the jungler has gone down. Lucian has shown up. Nico comes from ultimate. Flashes are being done to get out of it. Karma is still here. It is currently a 3v3 in the top portion of the map. That gives the bottom lane a chance to clear some wards out, clear some vision, and maybe be able to take something bigger than the turret they've already gotten. Red team looks like they're going to rotate to join the fight. Karma throws an ability on the Lucian, who didn't realize there were still people there, as now the turret goes down the top portion of the map thanks to the Shelly. Karma has to flash over the wall to escape the Lucian's ultimate. Viego's ultimate is stolen by Silas. Lucian turns his eyes to Shelly so that she doesn't get another hit off on their turret. Nico gets caught by a wonderful bubble from Nami. Nami throws an ultimate. Lucian goes down to the Caitlyn. Nami goes down to the Viego. Damage is being done. Caitlyn ults to Silas. Tom Kinch takes out the Morgana. Morgana is... Oh, Nocturne comes in. Working on this Viego play here as Caitlyn tries to get some damage in, but it's hard for her to see. Karma comes back into the fight with a teleport, snares up the Tom Kinch. Damage is being done by both members as Tom Kinch uses his ability to get over the wall. That was an explosive play, as it seemed like almost everybody took a trip to the graveyard there. Blue team is reminding themselves that in a minute 40, there will be another chance at Dragon that will put them one Dragon away from having Soul. So they're going to have to focus themselves, get the vision on it, get priority on it, and put themselves in a position to get that. Getting Soul will be a good way to clean out the fight for the blue team, be able to wrap it up, as the red team would need 3 dragons for Soul, whereas blue team only needs 2. If they have to, blue team could afford to not take this Drake because, again, they are already 1 Drake up. They are very good at getting priority in the bottom portion of the map. Nami realizes there's a vision ward somewhere as her ward was instantly seen. Caitlyn comes to clear it out. Looks like we might have ourselves a little fight over Drake. Drake does have another 50 seconds before it spawns, as the blue team is working to clear out vision, along with the red team. Meanwhile, Silas is working to remove the Nico from the middle portion of the map. He throws the Ignite on her. Nico is forced to flash. On the top portion of the map, Karma is trying to fend off the Tom Kinch, but Tom Kinch is a very big bully. He gets stunned, not able to go away. Takes plenty of free turret shots. Meanwhile, Viego walks into a bush with 3 members from the other team. Black Shield is not going to be enough to keep him healthy. Caitlyn gets out of there as Silas gets taken down, but Caitlyn doesn't get away either. That is a 3-for-0 right before this Drake spawns. 10 seconds. Blue team will not be up in time. They're going to have to strategize about what to do, as this is going to be blue team's Drake with no contest. Looks like Nico is going to try to keep mid-turret healthy because there's just no fighting 3 people at the Drake. Meanwhile, Tom Kinch has finally bullied his way into taking the top tier turret away from Karma, as Silas is working to push himself into the mid lane turret. Alright. Karma says she has her ultimate. Nami wants to go for the Baron here to further press the issue. Blue team is going to have the option of choice. They could go for another Drake to try to get Soul, or they could go for the Baron. They've got a lot of choice here as far as what their next move is going to be. So honestly, at this point, they are going to be dictating the flow of the game for the next few minutes, unless the red team is able to take a dragon or 2 to make it so that they are back in contention for this game. Meanwhile, Nico's ultimate gets taken by Silas, as Viego tries to steal away some of those camps from blue side. Morgana throws a binding. Nico throws a binding. Karma throws a Q. Oh, Caitlyn went the wrong way and walked into the enemy team. Nocturne goes in very deep there to do some damage. Nami's ultimate takes out the Viego. Nico's ultimate misses. Nami is saved by the Tom Kinch, and we are now in a 3v5 situation. Lot of ultimates thrown as Caitlyn took the unsafe route and walked straight into the enemy team. Alright, Viego goes in on the Karma using his ultimate. Damage is done, but not quite enough, as Nami's keeping them healthy in the back line. Red team pings that something is amiss, as now the call has gone to start up the Baron. They know there's no vision on it. Viego is not up for a few more seconds. It will be a desperate play to see if the red team can try and steal a Baron. But that Baron is going down fast with no vision. It'll be very hard to judge. Will they make it in time? Caitlyn throws her ultimate. It's do or die here. Blue team secures the Baron with no issue. Oh, one gets stopped there by Morgana. Nami is trying to swim away. As Lucian is helping her, Morgana's ult gets thrown. Lucian gets seen, snared, and taken down. As now Viego is looking to push the lane in, trying to find that Nami, but Nami has swam upstream. She is long gone. Tom Kinch is now here with the Nocturne. Damage is being done to the blue team, as they're going to try to take this red turret, but I don't think they have nearly enough of a wave to take that turret. We'll see, though. Viego is making a lot of damage to it. Morgana goes down quickly, unceremoniously to the Sylas. Damage is being done as Nocturne takes out the Caitlyn. Nami takes out the Viego. And now Karma gets taken out by the Sylas herself. Blue team is up 29 to 18. They are up over 4 gold. They are down only 1 turret, but that can change very quickly. Blue team is up 2 dragons. As far as laning goes, Tom Kinch is currently with a 150 gold bounty. Nocturne has a 300 gold bounty. Sylas has a 300 gold bounty. And even Nami has a 150 gold bounty. Alright, Nico is trying desperately here to remove the Sylas from the lane. Doesn't look like she's able to do enough damage to really remove them. Nami does end up catching the Tom Kinch. He's rather tanky, though. I don't think he's going to go down without a fight. Viego tries to go on the Sylas, but it's not enough as his team is a little too far back. Nico throws an ability but misses. Caitlyn tries, but that Baron buff is keeping the blue team very healthy. Add on to that the healing from Nami, and it's going to be pretty dicey. Blue team is hitting up very nicely here from the damage that the red team was able to do. The Ocean Drake has currently spawned. That is a good objective to go ahead and get Soul while they are empowered with the blue buff. Nami throws an ability there to root the Tom Kinch. Tom Kinch throws a knock-up as Nocturne goes in on the Caitlyn. Lucian in the background is trying to be taken out. Tom Kinch is going after the Caitlyn, who has to walk away. Lucian and the Nocturne go down to the Morgana. Nico goes down. Caitlyn goes down. It is currently a 3v2 here in the middle portion of the map, as it doesn't look like Sylas knows how to go down. Nami gets taken down finally. Oh, Karma with the shield to keep herself just barely alive from that last engagement. It looks like the red team was able to get a 5v5 fight and turn it into a 2-for-5. Red team's prize will be a Drake. That was a very explosive fight there by the Drake. Whew. Alright, red team is trying not to just go out with a whimper as they are rallying to try to work on the next part of this map. So you have to ask yourself, what are each team's goals? The blue team is ahead in gold, in turrets, in dragons, in kills. They simply need to keep doing what they're doing and not make a lot of mistakes like that, like getting caught out, like positioning problems or any of that type of stuff. Things they have not really worried about most of this game. So long as they can keep playing a clean game, they'll be fine. Red team, though, they are in an uphill battle. They're going to need to take dragons. They're going to need to have eyes on Baron and possibly take Baron. They're going to have to roam as a team. They're going to have to catch picks like that on Sylas. Sylas goes down. No sums used. Red team is going to have to take good picks and turn them into good plays. So now that they've taken out Sylas, what are they going to do with this advantage? It looks like they're going to hunt as a pack, which for them is a good play because they cannot afford to be picked off. If someone gets picked off, that may be the game. Damage is being done here. Nami goes down to the Viego. Tom Kinch takes out the Karma. Damage is still being done here as Nocturne goes down next, followed swiftly by Nico to Lucian. Now we have Lucian taking out Viego. It is a 2v2. The bot lane is up, and so is the Lucian and the Tom Kinch. Tom Kent saved his laner by swallowing him. That's going to keep him alive and healthy. And Caitlyn's ultimate is down. Meanwhile, Tom Kinch isn't done yet, as the Black Shield's going to keep him nice and healthy. Morgana looking for that binding to keep her laner alive. Caitlyn's going to have to run. Oh, she gets taken out by Lucian, as does the Morgana. They were just a little too close and didn't respect the initiation that a Tom Kinch is able to do. Meanwhile, blue team is once again picking out another Baron. That is even more gold. Some of the red team will be alive to try to contest this. But the question is, will they be able to contest this just because they're alive to contest it? So here they come slowly out of base. That Baron is going down fast. They can see it now. Less than 4,000 health left. 3,000, 2,000. It went down. So red team is going to have to fight again with another fully Baron empowered blue team. Last time they lost 2 turrets, several more lives, and a dragon was almost lost. Let's see what happens. Caitlyn pings out that another dragon will spawn in about 2 minutes. That is a good prize for them if they can take this dragon. Again, they do need to figure out what they can do playing from behind. Playing from behind is always difficult in League of Legends because you can't just practice it. You can't just go into training mode, tell the game, hey, I'm behind, let me see what I'm doing. It just doesn't happen that way. Meanwhile, Viego got caught roaming out by himself. Black Shield's going to keep him up. Karma's going to shield him as well. Morgana goes down for her team, but she was able to keep her jungler up. That may be big, as he is going to be able to smite later on. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, it looks like Silas caught a Nico. Nico ultimates. The Nocturne keeps himself alive with a spell shield. Nico is trying to walk away, as it looks like this mid lane turret is going to go down without too much of a fight here. They're trying to keep the minions at bay, but there is a giant canyon minion at back taking big chunks out of that turret. That should be their focus here, to keep it from destroying their last defenses. Meanwhile, they're playing the wait in the bush and see what happens game, as the blue team is very good at doing. Drake will be spawning in 15 seconds. Everyone is up from both teams. Blue team is waiting in the bush. Viego sees them, decides, nah, you got me last time. You're not going to get me again like that. Oh, Nico tricked you, as she sent a Viego clone in. A few abilities were thrown on it, but nothing major. Meanwhile, the Drake is the prize, as both teams are 5-man strong, but blue team's got a Baron and way more gold, as here comes the Tom Kinch with the engage, working here to engage the back line. Ultimate is being taken down here as red team loses the turret during this fight. 3-person ultimate from Nico. Nami goes down to Viego. Nico goes down to Nocturne. Another red turret goes down. Lucian goes down to the Viego. Morgana takes out the Nocturne. There's one summoner left on the blue side, and that is Tom Kinch, who goes down. Triple kill for the Viego, and their prize is a 3rd Drake, making the number of Drakes even, and red team is now just as close to Soul. The next Drake that goes down from either team will result in Soul for that team. During that engagement, though, red team did lose 2 outer turrets to minions, so they should go back and clear out those waves, try to reset after they do a little bit of pushing here. So red team has decided they want to push, take out some of these turrets while the blue team is currently down. They are pushing here on this turret here in the middle of the map. Going now for the inhibitor turret is only Nami left up. Looks like they'll be able to get the inhibitor turret or close to it. It's almost. Inhibitor turret is down. How greedy will they get? Blue team is trying to get the inhibitor as well, but I don't know if they can get it and get out in time. Oh, they're running for their lives. It is almost down, but it is definitely not out. That push made the turret count 6-5. The dragon count is now even. The gold lead has shrunk to just a 2K lead. A lead is still a lead, though, as Caitlyn just barely manages to get in the Dragon Pit. Nocturne goes in on Morgana. Morgana did not black shield herself, as now she is feared. Morgana gets gold. She goes golden, but it's not enough as she goes out. Caitlyn tries to get away, but she gets taken down by Lucian. Karma is there with Viego and Nico, but a 5v3 fight doesn't seem like the fight they want to take at this point. Looks like blue team has decided that they want to push the bottom lane and the mid lane. They might go 3-2. We'll see here. Viego's going to go in because they have split up, and that's going to be in the favor of red team. Red team wants them to split up so they can try to take some of these fights. Nico misses her ultimate there. Lucian almost goes down, but not quite, as Tom Kinch gets the clone there. And they are able to keep their turret safe from the push for now. Blue team's going to have to reset that, as Silas is working on that middle turret. Viego goes in. Silas has to flash away from that, has to respect the damage. And it looks like that bought enough time for the bot lane of red side to respawn so that it is now a 5v5. Meanwhile, the push is to the bottom portion of the map. A root is done on Tom Kinch. Damage is being done to him. Here comes Silas and Nico. Nami. Viego turns on her. She moves out of the way. Ultimate is done by Caitlyn to take her down. Lucian takes out the Caitlyn. Lucian takes out the Nico. Nocturne takes out Morgana. Viego takes out Lucian. Now we're going here on a 3v1 fight. Here comes Karma to make it a 3v2 instead. Very, very low members there. Nocturne gets taken out by Viego. A new health bar for him. Karma takes out the Silas, as now it's a 2v1 all of a sudden. And that is a double kill for Karma. The 3v1 turns into a 3v2, turns into a 5-4-3. Oh, excuse me, people. I'm so sorry. Looks like red team has... Have they really? It looks like they've decided that 2 people getting Baron is better than losing Baron. So Karma and Viego are going on the push here for Baron. Caitlyn will be up to receive it. Morgana will be up as well. And Nico, if they get this Baron, they'll have 5 men with Baron. It'll be their first Baron of this 42-minute long game. Damage is being done. Blue team is just now getting up. Nocturne won't make it in time. Yes, Dragon goes to red team. All 5 members have Baron. The next Drake that spawns in 46 seconds will be Soul. Suddenly, blue team is having to fight from a Baron deficit. Now, they have still fought excellently from ahead. They are still up 600 gold. They still have a turret advantage. They still have 3 Drakes, and Soul is within their grasp. Let's see what happens in this new 5v5. A simple trip, a simple mistake from either team could be the difference between winning this match and losing this match. 42 minutes is a long time to play. Excuse me. Students may be feeling a bit sluggish here as we move into very, very late game of this match, as both teams are jockeying for position around this Drake that's spawning, doing some poke damage to each other as they try to get in a good bit of abilities. Red team takes Dragon. They have Soul. Tom Kinch goes down to the Caitlyn. Nico goes down to Lucian. Caitlyn goes down to Lucian. Damage is still being done. Nocturne gets taken out by Viego. Lucian gets taken out by Viego. We're not done yet. It is Now Nami goes down. Triple kill to Viego. Silas is running away from the Viego here, trying to get back to base to have at least one member left as the Nami-empowered Viego tries to chase him down. But it looks like Silas is going to get away. Damage is being done to him. He's being chased. Will the Viego go for it or will he turn? Instead, he'd rather work on the inhibitor. Good call on his part to focus on the objective as his team comes through, chasing in behind him. Damage is being done here to the Silas. Viego is keeping him at bay as now the Silas has taken Viego's ultimate. Damage is being done as here comes the red side. It looks like they still have 3 of their members with the Baron empowered. Now this first turret goes down. One more turret is up. The Nexus is bare, but the blue team is all alive. Damage is being done back and forth here. It looks like Viego goes down to the Silas. Lucian takes out the Morgana. We are back to going back to where we were before. These death timers are almost a minute long. One mistake, and you have to wait so long to get back into the fight. It looks like both teams are really going to want to pack hunt here because they can't afford to have their team down a man for a minute. There are still 30 seconds on the last 2 members before they can get back up to rejoin the fight. Lucian throws his ultimate and Nico goes down. That is a full 60 seconds that she is going to have to wait. What a match between these 2 teams, ladies and gentlemen. As Nami throws her ultimate, Caitlyn gets away. Damage is being done here. Looks like pings are being thrown out. Blue team doesn't want to die. They're backing out. There are still plenty of objectives. Now, the next Drake that spawns will be Elder. It is still a fabulous prize. A 3 Drake Elder is nothing to sneeze at. Baron is also a great prize. We are tied at 7 turrets each. Blue team is once again doing the thing they like to do where they sneak and hide in the bush. Oh, it looks like the Nocturne goes down to the Caitlyn. Nami goes down to the Viego. Lucian takes out, not Nami, but Viego. Remember, that's Viego's ability to steal somebody else. That's why it looked like he took out Nami, but he didn't. Karma teleports in. They're calling for help as Karma looks like she's going to try to push and take out the Nexus. Karma's working on the Nexus in the back line as the GA is going to bring Caitlyn back up. Karma's trying to do damage as here comes the Lucian. Lucian is working. Here comes Tom Kinch. Redemption is down to try to keep her alive, but she goes down. Caitlyn does some damage. It's so close here. A few more hits on it, but Nico's going to leave. Nocturne's going to leave. Pings are being thrown. If people would just hit the Nexus. It is so close here as they're fighting in the back lines instead of hitting the Nexus. The Nexus was just a little hit away, but instead the Nico and the Morgana decided to fight the other team. That Nexus was so close to going down. A few more autos. Getting the minions in would have been the difference there. Now the blue team is going to push up. We're going to have Kane is going to be the only one up here for the next 20 seconds. The first person to spawn will be Karma and Caitlyn here in 10 seconds. They have 2 two Nexus turrets to go down, but it won't last for too long. Here comes the first one. Karma is up. Damage is being done. Here comes Caitlyn. They're able to push them back. Working on some damage here as Nocturne gets saved by the Tom Kinch. Caitlyn gets taken down. Viego gets taken down. Nocturne goes down. Tom Kinch goes down. Nami goes down. Silas goes golden. The double kill for Lucian as now the next prize here is going to be that last Nexus turret. Morgana throws a binding. Karma throws an ability there, tries to get back to her turret. It's a long time for both teams to get someone to spawn. Morgana gets hit, and alright, it looks like mine has lagged a little bit. But it looked like the reason that mine lagged is probably because of the delay and it got caught up. I will say here that the red team did not win this match. Give us a moment while we set up for game 2. So excuse us, please, while we work on that. All right, audience. Sorry about the long delay there. We were waiting for codes from PlayVS. The codes didn't come through, so the students had to make a custom match to go ahead and start that. So again, that took us a little bit of time to get everything together. As you can see here, we do have the laners ready for game two. The students are having we're having our 3 minute delay, as you can see here, as the students are already loaded up onto the Rift. They're already started ahead there. This time we're going to swap sides. So this time you're going to see Top Tyr on the left side of your screen and LoL Raider 1 on the right side of your screen. So just a little swap there. Different champions here from a lot of people. You can see there from the overview that we definitely have some different champions. I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm going to drink some more water here, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, everybody. Welcome back here. We are just about to load onto the Rift here in just a few seconds. And let's watch game two of this amazing play between these two teams. Hopefully, they get to see each other again later on this season and fight it out some more because that was a great game to watch. I enjoyed commentating that one. It was a nail biter, that's for sure. All right, here. You can see some of the wonderful skins that these summoners are wearing. All right, 1 second. There we go. All right, welcome to game two of this best of two match between these two teams. As I said earlier, they have swapped sides. So what was blue is red, what was red is blue. Let's see if changing sides of the map has made any difference. The red team has pinged out that they want to invade here on the blue side of the map. So here they come in. And oh no, we've got two people caught out. Oh, and a hook. It seems like... Okay, we have a pause here because of audio. Your team says they don't even use audio. Now, audio is good because a lot of champions will say when they're going to do an ability. Karma, for example, says a little mantra phrase before she uses her mantra and abilities there. Different champions will... Some champions are more useful than others, like with Miss Fortune ults. She laughs. Not super useful to the overall fight. But again, some audio cues are definitely better than others. So we're waiting here on this pause to come out. Last game started with a pause too, so maybe there's something about blue side that makes a pause happen. Alright, and it looks like the flash is done, but that's not enough for Jinx as she goes down. First blood goes to Pyke. Looks like, oh, another hook there onto the Echo. That's going to stop them from going forward. Lilia is trying to protect her teammate here. Pyke is running it down. Oh, will it be enough there to keep Echo healthy? The Ignite keeps him alive. Okay. All right. I thought there was another pause. My game froze for a second there, everyone. Sorry about that. that was some flashes, some ignites from a lot of members of both sides there. That's going to make it a little bit safer here for the first little bit here, as engages aren't going to be nearly as brutal. Like, for example, the bot lane doesn't have to worry about an ignite for a little bit. If they can get a good route, neither the Misfortune nor the Pike have a flash for some time. Meanwhile, here, Nico is going to kite the red buff for Echo. Unfortunately, that puts her very unhealthy. We'll see if she goes to lane or decides to go back, as the Silas has pinged that Lilia is missing. Alright, so now that we're back into the match here, we're doing some farming. Everybody's just trying to catch up here. Tompkins versus Gangplank this time in the top portion of the map. Oh, 1 second, let me fix that. Okay. In the jungle, we have Echo versus Sejuani. In the mid lane, we have Lilia versus Silas. And in the bot lane, we have Jinx and Lux versus Misfortune and Pike. All right, we're going to do our traditional start to the match where both lanes are just going to farm. All the lanes are just going to farm up for a little bit, try to get some CS, do some poke back and forth. Now that First Blood is already done, a lot of flashes and ignites have been expended. It may be another minute or two before another good kill goes away for either side of the match, as nobody really has the tools to do too much. But we'll see. More explosive things have happened. Lilia chose not to go back. She doesn't have to worry about the ignite from Silas, but she does need to respect his burst. We'll see how the decision not to go back, we'll see if it pays dividends or not. Pike has to go away, forced to flash. Lilia is very low and taken out by Silas. GP is going to eat an orange for everything to be K. As Echo comes through the middle portion of the map, Jinx is also very low on the bottom portion of the map, choosing to stay. Will Red Team punish that, or will she be able to keep some minions together? Echo does not take the scuttle away from Sejuani as she smites it, chasing Echo out of the lane. The kids are probably still very tired from that last 45-minute slugfest that they had. Let's see how that affects their decision making for game 2. Pike has already switched to an Oracle. He knows how important vision is in this game. Last game, denying vision and having vision were both very important. So Pike is not even waiting for his GP5 item to get the extra vision down. He is going to trust that most of the vision will be through the Misfortune. Instead of worrying about having vision, he is going to worry about denying vision. So that's going to be an interesting play from the Pike there about what he does with that vision. So far, those 2 kills and the CS advantage has put the red team almost 1k gold up. Misfortune there is pushing the Jinx out of lane. Sejuani has caught the GP with his hand in the cookie jar, but he flashes over the wall and he is safe for now. Meanwhile, Lilia gets damaged in the middle portion of the lane. Not really able to fight the Silas. Echo comes down for a gank, but he is spotted by a ward, so he is just going to clear it and probably go back, as Lilia is taking damage from the Silas again, having to back away. Red team is pinging out that Echo is near. Echo is going in on the Silas. Silas is 2 levels up. He does damage to Lilia. Echo has to leave as Sejuani is here. The Ignite takes out the Lilia, and Lilia goes down. Meanwhile, on the bottom portion of the map, it looks like damage is being done here to the Silas, but it doesn't look like it's going to be quite enough. Silas is going to chase down the Echo with his 2-level lead, and he shuts down the Echo. Silas is now 3-0-0 with a 300 gold bounty, less than 7 minutes in the game. Silas is on a rampage, and it's going to be really hard to shut him down. Red team takes an uncontested dragon, as there was just really no priority, no vision from the blue side. That's going to get them dragon up here in the start of this second game. Lilia has to back away from the middle portion of the map. Meanwhile, ultimate thrown by GP and Echo on the top portion of the map. Echo doesn't use his ultimate, but GP does. And that is a Tom Kench down. In the middle portion of the map, Lilia goes down to the Silas, making him 4-0-0. A 300 gold bounty. Silas has roamed to the bottom portion of the map, and he is working to terrorize a second lane on top of his own. Not quite enough damage yet from the two of them, as Lilia is going to try to recoup some of her losses and get some warding down. Red team is calling for Sejuani to cover his turret, so Lilia cannot take it or even get much damage done to it. Alright, Echo is back to the top portion of the map with GP. They are working on that Tom Kench. Tom Kench is forced to flash away. He has plenty of escapes, but a flash for nothing is a pretty good trade. Oh, never mind. Might be a flash for something. Echo has used his ultimate. That is going to be pretty detrimental to him, as now that is gone for future use. Meanwhile, Jinx's chompers do not quite hit the pike. Lilia's doing some damage back to Silas, but at this point, she is 2 levels down. He is 4-0-0, and I really am not sure that she's going to be able to fight him, as he turns his eyes to the top portion of the map as the GP is overextended. Echo is running into a very bad situation now, as he does not have his flash anymore, nor does he have his ultimate. Now they can see the terrible truth that it is 3v2. Sejuani throws her ultimate. Echo tries to get away, but he goes down. Sejuani goes down as well. On the bottom lane, Jinx went down to misfortune. Lilia shows up, puts the Silas to sleep, but there's not enough damage coming out of her to actually take him out, as well as the Tom Kench. GP doesn't have the items yet. Lilia does not have the items yet. And oh, she just does a little goatee dance around, and she gets taken out trying to bait out, I guess, the Tom Kench. She did not respect their damage, as an ultimate comes out of nowhere from the Jinx, almost taking out the Silas. He is forced to run along with the Tom Kench. Flash is being done. There's going to be more than enough to get away. Silas lives to fight another day, surviving 2 ultimates. Oh, he came back in and was taken out by the Echo. Meanwhile, the Tom Kench decides that this is not where he left his coat, And he is going to calmly walk to the door and leave as Sejuani comes back. Her health is very low. She is forced to flash away. And it looks like Shelly's going to be the prize of the blue team. All right, Sejuani's coming down to the bot lane as Pike flashes. Um, Jinx flashes as well. MF throws her ultimate. Lux gets taken down by Sejuani. GP in orange, in case you're wondering how he did not get eaten by the Tom Kinch. GP's oranges work like a cleanse to get him out of things like that. So it's very, very handy. Now we have ourselves a 2v1 fight as GP tries to figure out how to get into the fight. Looks like he got there too late as he is just dancing around in the middle portion of the map there. Not really doing much, but just testing out his dancing shoes. Meanwhile, red team has taken the Drake in the bottom portion of the map because they had Prio. Silas does go down to GP though, but not before taking out Echo. However, that is going to be a bounty into the pocket of the GP. Alright, snare is being done there to the Misfortune. A shield onto the Lux. Onto the Jinx. And the blue team is going back home to shop and spend some gold. Lux waited a little bit there. Maybe she'll get caught for it, but looks like she'll make it out in time. Meanwhile, red team is pinging question marks on the top portion of the map as Pike is going to continue his campaign of denying vision to the blue team. Currently, the red team is up 11-4 in kills. They're up 2 dragons. They also got the first turret of the game. Oh, Echo's in a bad spot here. He is literally between a rock and a hard place, trying desperately to get away, but he is walking towards the wrong base as he ultimates Silas, and an ultimate is done back to him to keep him from going back to his base, as blue team does a denial here in the bottom portion of the map for vision. Alright, meanwhile, Silas is working on the turret in the top portion, in the middle portion of the map, as Lilia has once again returned. Lilia working to run away from that Silas, as he is just bullying her out of the lane. Lux throws an ultimate as Pike pulls her back. Pulls back on a who did he pull? Yeah, he did pull Lux back. Alright, blue team summons the Richter on the bottom portion of the map, trying to free up some space there. Silas gets hit and rooted. He flashes over the wall. Lux did not have her ultimate to follow through, as Shelly is on her expansion towards the bottom portion of the map. Meanwhile, damage is being done here in the Dragon Pit, As it looks like Jinx is in a bad situation. She tries to get away, is able to. Pyke is not amongst friends. He is trying to skirt away. He gets taken down by the Lilia. Damage is being done here as GP throws his ultimate. Silas goes down. Tom Kinch is forced to flash. Miss Fortune throws her ultimate. Echo is just barely able to run away and trot from the other team there. Alright, Lilia is now working on the mid turret here as Sejuani comes from the bottom of the map. Oh, Lilia gets hit there by the engage from the Sejuani, and it looks like she goes down. Pyke is working on his denial of vision. Sejuani is moving to the top side of the map. Echo is trying to get the scuttle before she shows up. Barely takes it. Sejuani is now in a 1v1 with him, as it looks like neither jungler is getting support from their teammates. Damage is being done. Sejuani tries to get rid of vision, but there's a ward there, and she goes down to the Echo. While meanwhile, on the bottom portion of the map, the tag team of the Misfortune and the Pyke take out the Lux. Lux goes down, and that is going to be even more pushing potential for that team, as the blue turret is down as well. That's going to give them a wider open map so that they are able to take an easier Drake. The Cloud Drake is up. It would be their third Drake. They looks like they're going to turn on that Cloud Drake now, as it seems to be a good objective for them. Alright, Pyke flashes away as Misfortune trots. Echo looks like he's going to try to. Echo looks like he's going to try to do damage here and finish up this dragon from behind as Lilia comes to try to secure it. Oh, Misfortune throws her ultimate there. Lilia goes down. Lux throws her ultimate. Sejuani takes the dragon that Echo was good enough to leash for her. Meanwhile, Echo goes back into the pit, taken out by that Silas. Silas was definitely a good pick for the red team. He is a masterful Silas here. He showed it game 1 and he's showing it again game 2. Meanwhile, the Silas gets rooted there by the Lux. Sejuani is there to back him up. Doesn't look like there's going to be enough damage as now the blue team is trying to get away. But they are on the wrong side of the map as it looks like the Silas and the Sejuani are going to be able to cut them off. Alright, Lux is on the wrong side of that turret there. She goes down. At least it's an execute. No one gets anything, says Lux. Alright. Looks like the top portion of the map is doing farming, as the top portion of the map is wont to do. Echo does some damage to Silas, but Silas is able to get away from that. Lilia tries to do some damage, but she is in a bad situation as she goes down to the Pyke. Silas now, who is 9-3-2, is chasing down the Echo. Echo doesn't have a lot of places to go as he goes down as well. That is another turret taken down by the red team. Alright, Lux goes down, so does Jinx. The push is strong from the red team as they are now 3 drakes up, 7, almost 8k gold. It is 22-9. Lilia goes down to the Sejuani. Echo has the ultimate to go away. GG is called. Blue team decides to surrender. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow there will be a Smite action followed by Thursday's Rocket League. We'll join you guys next week for more League of Legends. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great day.